Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Scott, how's it going?
Good, Bill. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Cruise Talk Live here. Episode 24 now.
I know. It's been a long time. I am so excited. I don't know if you caught Embarkation Nation. They did a live welcoming the Jubilee in this morning, and it got me so excited for this cruise over this weekend. Great job, Embarkation Nation.
It was. I saw that this morning. They had quite a few people on that live, and it was a great live watching the ship kind of pull in.
They did. Jeremy and Cheryl and Cruising is Fun Anytime. They were both down there. They had a live going. Great job, you guys. Great job. Yes. I wish I was down there now.
Soon though, a couple days, right? Something like that.
I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm catching an early flight. So I'm gonna be down there tomorrow, hopefully, and then I'm gonna do banter with Bill tomorrow afternoon from Galveston.
Not missing a beat, Warmstrong. Not missing a beat. Look at you.
Hey, everybody! If you're coming in, welcome in. Also, if you're on the webpage at my webpage, does the poll go to your webpage also, Scott?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
If you're on my page, I have a poll up, but it's for both of us. How to prepare for a cruise, even if you're broke. The poll is, what would you like more from the cruise lines for loyalty? 1, better cruise deals. 2, higher onboard credit or casino play. 3, included packages like drinks, Wi-Fi combined into a package, or they give enough.
I like that.
Go to the poll on my page if you don't mind. Answer that, or if you want to answer it in the chat, that'll work too.
Totally can too.
Let me go ahead and run down the chat real quick. We're getting some people coming in here. I don't want to fall too far behind already. Also, I'd like to welcome in. I'm on Instagram also. So on the Instagram side, we have Fats and Trey. Welcome in, and it's Mill. Welcome in. Welcome in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you being here.
Hey guys, thanks for being here.
And let's go down here. Journey with June and Brady. Welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Hello, June and Brady.
Eddie Lugo Studios. Yo. Brooklyn's in the house. Welcome in.
Eddie.
Clock Family Adventures. Thanks for being here.
Clock.
Marjorie. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Danny D. Welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Danny D.
Destination Fun. Thank you so much for being here.
Sherry.
Crystal Sparkle. Welcome in. Can't wait to see you Saturday.
Cool.
Scott Smith. Welcome in.
Hello,
Embarkation Nation. Welcome in. Great job this morning.
Yes. Awesome live this morning. Thank you so much.
We got Travel with Josiane. Welcome in, Josiane. Thank you for being here. Antoinette at Fun. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much.
Hello, Antoinette.
Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. Another great job. You know, I know we heard Andrew on the mic, but I know you had Chloe not too far away. So you did a great job till the end. Then it was our family affair. Moonlight Adventures. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello, Josh. Chastity.
The Z Show. Welcome in, Z. Couple more days. You'll be down there. Emily, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Hello, Emily.
Crystal Sparkle. Anyone else at Galveston, Texas for a Jubilee today? There, I know those three. I don't know who else was down there, but at least those three.
There were a lot of people, though. I mean, when they showed the crowd, a lot of people.
I heard it's about 500. Uncle Dave, welcome in.
Hey, Uncle Dave.
And everybody saying hi, hello.
Scott McNeil. Hello, Scott.
Antoinette at Fun. They look delicious. Every day, the first day at the Alchemy Bar, they have a taste martini test tasting. Anyway, it's on sale the first day, so I always go down there and get that the first day. I love it, Antoinette.
And the good alchemy bartenders will pour it like that because.
Well, they try to put on a show. They always do. Everybody saying hello. Boop. Journey with June and Brady. I want to hear in spirit. My body is ravaged with COVID. Oh no, June, get better. Andre Southgate, my boxing expert from New Zealand. Welcome in.
Hello, Andre.
Antoinette, I wish you were down there also. You and your husband. Josh, Chastity will be there in May. It's been a while since I've been this excited for a cruise, and that's from Embarkation Nation. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. Kathy Mills, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend.
Hello, Kathy.
Kathy Mills is the one, her and I believe Traveling with Eric B. They helped me come up with the Stay Strong and Embrace the Journey slogan that I use. So, Kathy Mills, thank you so much.
Great slogan.
Everybody's saying hello, boom, boom. Facebook user Pop is in the house. Welcome in. Squirrel's Nest, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here as always. DNG Explorers, thanks for coming in. Thank you for being here. Keisha is in the house. Keisha, she always has such kind words. If you ever got a comment from Keisha, you know, because she leaves like a story. It almost moves you to tears.
So
thank you so much, Keisha, for being there.
So genuine. Yes, Keisha, thank you.
Terry Osby, my best friend, is in the house, and I figured that was you.
Hello, Terry.
Welcome in, Terry. You came back in on the YouTube side. Thank you for being here. Kathy Mills, I don't generally drink, but 1 or 2 drinks plus a specialty coffee or 2 all week. So better cruise fares for me, please. I understand. I'm kind of the same way. I really don't drink that much. If I do, the next day I'm no good. I want to lay around and be lazy.
I'll take better cruise deal, that's for sure.
Danny D, I'm just making sure, try to get to the bottom. Boop, boop, Scrolls Nest. Like Alvin Watkins, welcome in, Alvin. Our neighborhood singers in the house. He's been on America Has Talent. He's been on a few shows. Najuma Brown, welcome in. Thanks for being here, Najuma.
Najuma.
Uncle Dave said I'll be on the Jubilee in March. It won't be much left by the time me and Z are done with this ship. It won't be much left. Definitely won't be any Fireball left.
Oh man, I can't wait to see all the lives, all the Z Cam. Oh man.
Am I right, Z? Not much Fireball left. Am I right? Okay, I made it to the bottom.
We've made it to nice. We've made it to the bottom. So
thank you all. I'm showing 33 people in here between our channels and Facebook and Instagram and all this other good stuff. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. If you can make sure you hit the like button, and if you can share us out, we'd appreciate that. It means so much to the channel. Channels, should I say?
Channels, yes. Both of us.
Mike Clock is saying if Emily, if you want a Christmas card, send your address to him in Messenger. So Scott, what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, Bill, ironically, we're kind of going on the same ship again, a month apart. And
as always.
I don't know about you. You have a lot more cruises booked than I do, but I have to admit, and I'll admit to everybody here on YouTube, I'm kind of broke and kind of preparing for my next cruise in a month. I mean, you only have a few days, so I don't know how we're going to do this, but I have at least a month, but I'm broke. So we're going to talk about how to prepare for a cruise, even if you are broke like Bill and myself. And
exactly.
9 cruises booked, right, Bill? 10 cruises?
It is, but again, usually my cruises, this particular cruise I'm going on now is the one that cost me the most money. Ouch, did it hurt? Christmas time, this cruise, it hurt. But I'm always looking to save money, and we're going to be talking about it. But again, you know, if I get good deals or I find a special, luckily I'm retired, so I can, you know, I can stay flexible with my time. So if, hey, here's a last minute deal, which you don't get many of those now, I can go, I make it just so I can get some cruising in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think we should kind of talk about beforehand and preparation. So let's back yours up maybe a few weeks. If you know that you're kind of on a budget preparing for a cruise, what's something that you would kind of give as advice to somebody who is on a budget and preparing for a cruise in a few weeks or a month like myself?
Well, for me, again, if you know you're on a budget, a lot of times cruise lines will offer you a discount on certain services if you buy them in advance. If it's specialty dining, if it's the Wi-Fi package, if it's the drink package. So, you know, my suggestion for you is to buy those early if you can. Sometimes you don't have the money. Sometimes you just can't afford it. But it does save you if you know for a fact that you're going to be using those items on the cruise ship.
Yeah, it's anywhere between like 10 and 15% that they'll give you if you book it before, correct?
That's usually about 10% and sometimes 15%, like maybe some of the spa things. But yeah, I mean, you definitely can save some money if you plan on doing that. You know, for me, not having a lot of money, I watch my specialty dining. Luckily for me, I don't eat seafood, so like the seafood restaurants, which is probably some of the most expensive restaurants on the ship, I don't get. So hey, I don't like seafood. That's always my excuse. Really, I'm just cheap. But we won't go into that. But people need to understand that you don't need to do everything. You don't need to have everything. You can go on a cruise and not have Wi-Fi. You can go on a cruise and not go to specialty dining. You can go on a cruise and not do excursions and still have a good time. And a lot of people think that you can't. But we're going to get into that in a little bit. Scott, what are some of the things that you do?
Very, very good, actually, Bill. I didn't even think about that till after. That's kind of a good mindset to kind of bring into it. You really don't need to do everything. My tip for everyone is going to be think about the little things. Think about the things that you use in your everyday routines that you're going to end up using on the ship, and buy them before. I know this sounds kind of stupid and it sounds kind of mundane, but those things will cost you anywhere between 8 to 10 times what they would at your local CVS or your local Walgreens. For instance, I wear contacts, I wear daily contacts, but there are times, most times, when I am in a windy situation or I'm in the Caribbean or somewhere hot, that I do need the eye drops or the contact eye drops. And any eye drops on a cruise are going to be, I think I got hosed one time at like $14 or $12 or something like that for a bottle that was like,
yikes,
that big. But I needed it, and I didn't have it, so I was stuck. All of those things will end up building up. And if you come prepared and you buy them all before, or at least you think about them before, you are going to end up saving yourself time, hassle, and having to run down to the souvenir shop and hoping they have whatever you need at the given moment.
I'm going to comment on that real quick, but I'm going to catch up on the chat. Anthony on the move. Well, welcome in. 37 days until the Jubilee. Emily says, no seafood for me. Sheep or not, no seafood. Rambling with the Brums. Welcome in. Rambling with the Brums. They have a group cruise going to Alaska, I believe. Welcome in.
I believe that's another Scott too, Rambling with the Brums.
The Traveling Gilberts, welcome in. I have to buy the drink package on the ship because Teresa gets drinks everywhere on the ship, so I can't book early. Oh, got you.
Oh, I get drinks. I always get the drink package. Have to get the drink package. That's
I usually drink free in the casino, so I don't have to. So that is always a good thing for me.
Luckily, who I am going with on the Jubilee next has drinks everywhere on the ship, so I don't actually have to get that drink.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Butt Files, welcome in. Cruise Nuts, welcome in. Thanks, you guys, for coming in.
Welcome in, Cruise Nuts. Also, welcome in, Traveling Gilberts, too.
Traveling Gilberts, I believe I said that, but if I didn't, welcome in, Traveling Gilberts. Scott, you don't know how much it is. I just finished packing, and I made sure I had my sundries, and I made sure my deodorant, toothpaste, aspirin, Pepto-Bismol, because my goodness, it would cost a fortune on a cruise ship if you forgot something like that. And don't even say cough medicine and go down to guest service. I mean, not guest services, but the gift shop. You might get put on a list. Well, you might want to check them out because somebody has a cough in that room. Somebody has the sniffles. So, no, I bring all that with me. Saves me a ton of money. Even my snacks. I went to Dollar Tree. It's not Dollar Tree. It's $1.25 now. But I went to Dollar Tree and got me snacks. 12 mix and all this stuff. I got that, and I'm packing it up. I'm taking that in the airport with me because the airport is just as bad as the cruise line.
So smart. I
got that to take with me while I'm flying because I don't have a direct flight. I got to fly down from Detroit to Atlanta and Atlanta to Houston. So I had all my stuff with me because I'm not paying an arm and a leg for this stuff.
Oh, absolutely. And if you bring your own snacks too, you know that you have the snacks that you want, and half the time you're not going to be able to find them wherever you're at. You're going to have to settle for, I don't know, something that you really don't want.
Anthony on the move says, hopefully you don't have to buy souvenirs for the neighborhood. Save your dollar. I don't. For the family, I do. My son has already put a request for an inaugural cruise hoodie. So he's like the only one that really wants something from the cruise ship. My daughter cruises a lot, so she really doesn't, not too big into that. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky in that aspect.
This one would be different though because it is the inaugural. But I mean, I guess normally, I don't really usually buy souvenirs either.
Right. Teresa, the Traveling Gilbert. Teresa left her brush at home once. We paid $15 for a brush. That's crazy. Again, you have to do it or wait to the first port stop. But I mean, it saves you a ton of money. Just being, as what I'm hearing Scott say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So if you stay ready and make sure all your stuff is packed, you don't have to worry about paying those kind of outrageous prices once you get on a cruise ship.
Normally we try to think of the big things, right? We're always kind of rushing to get ready and getting packed. But if we think about those small things, if we're on a budget, again, even if you're not on a budget, I mean, this is kind of
right.
just packing tips. But if you are on a budget like Bill and myself, because you have 1 million cruises booked, these little things in the long run are going to save you a lot of money and a lot of time too. So,
Andre Southgate, when it comes to going on holidays, I think the best way is to take the best deals book early in advance. Give yourself time to prepare. Holiday season is going to be expensive regardless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I mean, that's normally I don't book during the Christmas season because it is expensive for cruises. This was a particular one. Some people were going on. I wanted to go on it and go. I'm doing a group cruise with Island Time and all this other good stuff. So I bit the bullet, paying all this money for the cruise. Going to have a great time, but normally this goes against my policy of saving money.
Yeah, and I mean we covered that on a past show too. The booking windows for cruising in general is getting longer and longer. And I just read an article. I know this isn't on our talk, but I did read an article recently about how holiday cruising in general for 2026, 2027 is actually trending now, and people are looking at certain dates for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, for New Year's Eve, for Christmas, even more than before. I know it was popular 2019, 2020, actually really 2019, but they're seeing numbers going into 2026 and 2027 for people interested in cruising that's going over holidays. So what does that tell you? More families are booking cruises.
Destination Fun says Royal runs sales for drink packages, especially dining, internet. Always grab while on sale. Yeah. That's the way. If you know you're going to do that, that's the way to do it. Matter of fact, in one of your lives, Scott, you talked about. I always wonder when I'm on a cruise ship. Everybody always, where's Walmart? Where's Target? Where's Walmart? I'm like, why do you want to go to Target? And down here in Bahamas, why do you want to go to Target here in Hawaii? What are you people? You're on vacation. Souvenirs. And a lot of people get their souvenirs from like a Walmart or a Target, and what you would pay, $10 or $15 for in the port, you can get for $2.99, $3.99 there. So I learned. See, again, even though I've been on a ton of cruises, I'm still learning.
Yes. You'll meet a lot of crew there too at the Walmarts, but I mean, you will get cheaper souvenirs, and it has the name of wherever, Anchorage, Alaska, or wherever you're at, Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas. So it doesn't really matter. And you'll save yourself money if you have to get souvenirs. Also, hello, Bud Files too as well. I think we missed Bud.
Yeah, if I didn't say the Bud Files, welcome in. I'm just going down the chat real quick. Traveling Gilberts.
It's going so fast today, guys.
Majory says, controversial cruising. I am skipping on the high cost of all my excursions in March 2024 for one Wi-Fi on the ship.
There you go.
I mean, you have to pick and choose. But again, you can still have a great time. Most of these ports, you can walk around the port area. Some of them you can walk around the city, some of the cities, not all of them, but a lot of them, you can just walk around and have a great time doing it. I've done that many a times. Hey, I'm not, Scott, you did it in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy it?
90% of the time, I actually don't book excursions. I mean, there are rare occasions where I will, but 90% of the time, I'm an explorer. So I like to see the different ports that I'm at. Even if I've been to them before, I'll take a different route or I'll go to a different restaurant. But I don't know, something about an excursion, being somewhere stuck there for 4 hours, doing the same thing. I don't know. That's just my personality. So I like to explore and go different places and in and out.
Hey, Uncle Dave, I'm the same way. I have a little sundry bag that I keep packed. And the other stuff I leave at the house, but my bag, that one stays packed, and I just throw it in my suitcase.
I do too.
Rufus, welcome in. Rufus, long time no see. I haven't talked to you in a while. I've seen you on Facebook, but face to face, I want to sit down and talk to you one of these days. I've never been on a cruise. What time of year should I go, and where do you recommend for my first time? Rufus, I mean, we can get together and talk about it. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to go relax, do you want to go, just get away from the wintertime up here? Because he's up here in Michigan also. Okay. Get away from the cold. So you go down to Florida and catch a short, cruise down to Nassau. If you go to, a longer cruise, and we're going to get into it, but I got a deal from Australia to the United States to Seattle, actually. Oh, and it's like 29 days, but I got it for $100. So again, it all depends on what you want to do. I wouldn't recommend something like that for your first cruise, but I would say 3, 4, 5-day cruise, probably to see if you like cruising. Some people just hate it. They hate being on the water. They get motion sickness, and you don't want to be on a long cruise and can't get off the ship. I mean, you probably could if you were sick, but you probably wouldn't want to.
Yeah, 4 days. 4 days is perfect. It's kind of like a little toe dipper cruise.
Dang, I don't want to tell you what we pay for our cruise. It was one of the cheapest cruises we have ever booked. Under $700 for both of us, including gratuities. I mean, they've been giving some pretty good deals. They're drying up, pretty fast for me, but they have. Z says
the celebration, Ronnie and Teresa, or are you talking about the next cruise you guys are going on, which is soon?
Z says, Bill, remind me to bring an umbrella. Z, first of all, the next time I talk to you, I'll be in Galveston. So yeah, you might want to pack it now.
There's your reminder.
There's your reminder. Cruise Nuts. Yes, it is, Ronnie. It was a pleasure meeting you and Teresa. We'll receive your Christmas card today. Thanks at the Traveling Gilberts. I got. I don't know if you can see them back here. Naughty Cruiser Christmas card, Destination Fun, and Ocean to Ocean Christmas card. They sent me some nice Christmas cards. Oh, I can't say that I'm sending any out, but yeah, I do have a few.
I want some Christmas cards.
I know, right? Got to give out your address.
I think I have one. I have one with me.
Everybody's still saying hi. You're welcome. Pete, Scratch and Pete is in the house. Welcome in, Scratch and Pete.
Hey, Scratch and Pete.
Scott Smith says, welcome in, Scott Smith. We bought souvenirs at the Mega in Cozumel. There's definitely ways to save money. Oh, Clock. Saving. We should have had Clock up here for this. Clock is a master at saving money. Oh, yes. The Walmart thing works at Disney, too. There's a big Walmart near Disney with a lot of stuff, and it's way cheaper. And I can believe that. I am Betty J. Gathers. Welcome in, Betty. Thanks for being here.
Hello, Betty.
Betty goes live. She goes live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. I think she's gonna start putting out more videos, more shorts. So keep an eye out for Betty.
Yes, and she was live this morning too.
She was. I was doing double duty. I was trying to over there at the Embarkation Nation and Cruising is Fun Anytime and Betty's and trying to do all of them at the same time.
Ran out of devices.
Crystal Sparkle. I have had so much fun this morning at the welcome party this morning. Nice.
It was cool.
I wish I would have went down there early. I should have went down today instead of waiting. I'm
surprised you didn't. I thought you were going to.
I don't know. I started looking at the hotel prices. Like, do I really want to pay for 3 days? And Galveston, I don't know how much there is to do at in Galveston. That's 2 days was more than enough. But after what I saw this morning, I wish I would have been down there. If I skip over you, I'm skipping over the comments. Most of them are saying hi or you're talking to each other. If I skip over something that you want us to bring up, just type it in again, put some question marks by it, type it in capital letters, something like that. Nightbot will not punish you for capital letters. Andre, another thing I used to do is to put a certain amount of money in a coconut, in an coconut, in an account that you're going to use on your holiday. Make yourself more disciplined when it comes to spending. It's easy to spend a lot. It is, especially if you gamble.
Oh yeah, we're gonna echo on that on the next one.
And Uncle Dave is reminding you, Z. Z, don't forget your umbrella.
There's your second reminder, Z.
Z, and again, I'm going off topic here. Z, you've been packing for a year and a half, and you're telling me you're still packing? What's wrong with you? you have videos where you literally are putting stuff in your suitcase from over a year ago, and you're telling people that you're still packing. Come on, get it together, man. Come on, man. Okay.
Because Kathy Mills above had a question too for you, Bill, or for us.
Kathy Mills, I missed it. Kathy Mills.
Oh wait, it was actually for Destination Fun, and she answered it.
Oh yeah, most people were talking to themselves, but
look at you. Oh, I can't.
I know. Right, Embarkation Nation packing for a year.
Are you all packed, Bill?
I'm packed. I'm totally packed. I got my clothes laid out that I'm gonna wear on the airplane. I'm ready to go. I'm ready, Scott. I'm excited. Destination Fun and I'm not Destination Fun. Embarkation Nation. Destination Fun was there also. Got me so excited this morning that I made sure everything was packed. I got my ducks all ready. I packed them all away. I got my Christmas ducks all ready.
Ooh, do you have a Christmas outfit for Christmas?
I do not.
Oh.
I do not. See, I went to Family Dollar and I went to get a Santa Claus hat, and they didn't have any.
Oh.
They had some, but they weren't designed for grown people. They were like little toddler hats or something.
Yeah.
What did I see here? I saw Keisha. Keisha, one pair of swimming trunks. One pair. That's all I need. One pair. How many do you take, Scott?
I only take one usually. One or two, actually. I only have two that fit me. So.
I'm Destination Fun is running itself the same.
No Santa costume, Bill. That's what I thought. I wanted a Santa costume.
I did too. I didn't want a costume. I just wanted a hat.
Or
He's gonna forget the umbrella.
Like an all red suit for all day for man.
Z is gonna forget the umbrella and then it will rain, Bill. And it's all his forgetful fault again. No Christmas PJs either. Also, I'm going to Island Time group cruise. They're having a bar crawl on Christmas Day. And I think it starts like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So by 5 o'clock Christmas Day, I'm going to be passed out in my room. That's crazy. Any day but Christmas.
Are you going to go live for the bar crawl?
Ooh, I don't know.
I want to see that.
I definitely have video, but I don't know if I'll go live.
Anyway, what does that say? I have 2 Christmas suits for this cruise. Oh,
nice.
Look at that. Oh, that's right. You guys are going to be on the same cruise. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Yep. We're going to be there. Be there or be square.
This is Island Time's group cruise. This one.
Well, yes.
Yes. On the Jubilee.
Yep, Jubilee, Island Time. Matter of fact, Traveling Gilberts, on 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the 23rd on Saturday. Hold on, I can't say this out loud. Z, plug your ears. Okay, plug your ears, Z. 1 o'clock Saturday Eastern Time. I'm gonna go live from the Jubilee. 1 o'clock Eastern. I think it's 12 o'clock Central, so it's probably 12 o'clock Central Time. I don't know where yet, but I'll let everybody know. I think Cruise Nuts wants to stop by. Z, you can stop by too if you would like. And anybody else that Crystal, you can stop by if you like. I'm gonna try to do it like not in my room. I don't have a couch or anything in my room, so it won't be my room. It'll be someplace out in the public where we can all say hi to people and tell them our first impressions of the cruise ship. Very first impression.
Like the vloggers live. I like it. I like it.
Hold on. 6 pair of swimsuits just for me with matching sunglasses. You got to be kidding me.
What do you just wear swimsuits? That's it?
I mean, my goodness.
All day. Every day.
Globees Travel, welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello, Globees.
Wild Home, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you being here.
Hello, my wild home.
Right, Anthony on the move fills me. Wow, bar crawl on Christmas Day. Plenty of eggnog. I'm sure it won't be any eggnog, but it might be.
That'd be so cool. Bar crawl on Christmas Day. I want to do that one year.
Raise your hand if you're going on the Jubilee. Everybody in the chat, if you're going on the Jubilee for Christmas, put a raised hand.
I wish.
I know Cruise Nuts is.
I wish.
Bill, are you going to wear your PJs to see brunch? I'm not. I don't know. They won't with my PJs. They wouldn't want my PJs there.
I'm going to send you an Xmas onesie overnight so you can bring it for your cruise.
Right. I should. You know what? I'm just cheap. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. And again, this is part of my budget. I'm not going to buy pajamas just for cruise. And now that it's getting near, it's like, man, I should buy pajamas for the cruise. Bill, we need footage of the bar crawl. Let's see if it's like ours on the Glory. I've only seen footage from the Glory too, because the Lions football game. Who would book a bar crawl during NFL time? That's crazy. Christmas and NFL time. Huh. I'm a little picky, I guess.
This one you won't miss though.
This one I won't miss. Kathy Mills, I love Derek with Island Time, but a Christmas Day bar crawl is just wrong. He will have kids with him too. I don't know if he's going on it or not, or he might go on and a wife might stay with kids. Kids might go to the daycare or the daycare center that they have. So no, I'm pretty sure Derek is a responsible parent. So I mean, it's going to be a tough night for him if he has too much to drink. But you don't have to drink everything either.
That is true. You can go just to socialize. Are the kids going? Are his kids going though?
I honestly don't know.
I didn't think he said they were, but I could be wrong.
Traveling Gilbert's awesome. We're going live Saturday also, but it will be later on, Bill. Perfect. We're going to give everybody, it's going to be like a live running feed. We're going to pass it down. You heard of the Saturday stroll and all the videos. We're going to do all the lives. I think Island Time is going on at like 10:30 Central Time, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to go on at, noon Central Time. So we're going to just keep it running all day long.
It's going to be the best Saturday ever on YouTube. I'm going to be there. Now I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Cruise Nuts says, Bill, my wife created a monster. You got to be kidding with the swimsuits. You got to be. Crystal Sparkle, the adult deck. That's where I was actually thinking of. Crystal was going up there and doing that.
Pending the wind, though, if there's no wind.
Right. And it's supposed to maybe rain. So we have to take that into consideration too. Destination Fun says, Z, what are you gonna start packing for after the Jubilee cruise? Clock says 6 pairs of swim trunks. I just use my boxers. Not my swim trunks. I have a pair of like some gray pants for sleepwear, the little sleep pants, the little pajama pants. But again, I don't feel comfortable wearing that out to get something to eat. The families and kids might not like that. We're gonna have a YouTube crawl on Saturday. It sounds good. Traveling Gilberts, I carry 3 swimsuits. Give 1 or 2 a chance to dry while wearing the 3rd. Z says, yes, the kids are going on the cruise. Okay, I'm at the bottom, and we're getting all off topic and stuff like that. But it's a good time. It's an exciting time with the
It
Jubilee.
is. And people want to hear about it too. People want to hear about your Jubilee. But let's talk about now cruising on a budget. So now when you're on the cruise ship, what would be now one of your biggest tips as you're going through your days, your sea days, things like that? What would be your advice to somebody who is on a budget while they're on the ship?
The biggest thing I do, I love my internet. I love my internet, but I mean, I don't really need it every day, but I like to have it at least some part of the day. What I'll do, like on a 7-day cruise, instead of buying the package, I may only pay for 2 days. And what I'll do is split those days up. So let's go 12 noon. It's a 24-hour cycle. So the cruise starts Saturday. I'm in port. I don't need it. Won't use it. Maybe Monday at 12 noon, I'll get it. That's good to Tuesday, 12 noon. And then maybe Thursday, get it again. Thursday at 12 noon, that's good till Friday at 12 noon. And we're back in the port on Saturday. So I got like 4 days I'll have internet access on a 7-day cruise for just paying for 2. You pay more than you would pay per day if you bought the package, but you don't pay nearly as much as you do if you bought the entire package.
Because they overlap in a way. So you're getting coverage for both days, but
right. Well, 12 hours for both days. And again, for me, it works out well. I don't drink that much, but to save money, I guess people go around and collect the unfinished drinks at the bar or stuff like. You're shaking your head, yes, Scott. That's a joke. Who's going to collect unfinished drinks at the bar? that was a joke.
I finish all my drinks though. No one's picking up my unfinished drinks.
Mine. Again, I avoid like the specialty restaurants, and try my hardest, especially if I'm on a budget, not to go through the casino. But I do like going to the casino because that's what gives me my deals. So if I know I'm going to cruise a lot, and I know I want deals, I do drop money, $300, $400, $500 in the casino. But then I get 3, 4, 5 deals where I can get them for $100, and for me, it's a trade off. If I wasn't going on a lot of cruises, I wouldn't go to the casino.
And of course, obviously, if you're on a budget, you're budgeting yourself in the casino, and it doesn't go by what you win, because if you end up giving that back, you're only kind of converting those to points. And even though it was your money, technically, it really kind of wasn't, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, again, for me, it works. And so far, I still get those great deals. June with Brady, Journeys with June and Brady. I did that on my 10-day. I bought the internet for 2 days, but actually was able to use it for 4. Yeah, I mean, again, for most people, I think it'll work, because a lot of times you're just checking your email or I don't stream movies when I'm on a cruise ship. I don't stream music. Most of the time I have some music downloaded to my phone. So if I want to listen to a little bit of music, I have my phones with my earbuds, so I don't disturb anybody, Z. And so I don't disturb anybody. I don't have a Bluetooth speaker, Z. Z says hot tub. How are you going to save money in the hot tub? What are you doing in a hot tub to save money?
Maybe he's not spending money if he's
he's not spending. You're right, and it's something free to do. So more power to him, because the swimming pool, the laying in the sun, going to trivia, and all these other things. I do that so much, and I don't know why people think they have to do an excursion. They don't. When I went to the Bahamas the last time, I didn't do an excursion. I got off. I walked around, looked at the new port, went outside the port a little bit, walked around, had a few drinks, and I was good.
Yeah, honestly, that's the layup tip here. While you're on the cruise, this is the easy one. If you're on a budget, stick to the things that are included, because there are a lot of great things that are included that will keep you entertained. You'll stay full. You can go to the main dining room. You can go to Guy's Burger if you're on Carnival. There's a lot of things that are included to take up your time and entertain you where you don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money on an excursion or specialty dining or bingo or gambling or anything like that. You can totally have fun and spend very minimal money by doing what is kind of provided. Trivia, going to the shows. I love going to the shows. That's kind of one of my favorite things to do. Free things to do.
And and when you get off the ship, if you get out from like the port area, and I know a lot of people don't like doing that. I mean, and understandable that you don't like to do that. But for me, I walk out, the drinks are cheaper, the food is cheaper, everything is cheaper, the souvenirs are cheaper, everything is cheaper. And you just walk around and don't be afraid to speak to people. Hey, 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 hey. And they'll tell you the spots to go and the restaurants to go to. And I mean, most of the time, these countries that we go to on these cruises in the Caribbean, this is how they make their money. They want you down there. They need your business, and you can bargain with you ever go to the straw market in Nassau? You can negotiate. You don't have to pay that price. If you don't want to pay that price, don't pay the price.
Walk away, and then they'll give you a cheaper price, and walk away.
Right? Be willing to walk away.
Play that game.
Uncle Dave says, as far as saving money, I rarely get off the ship in Cozumel. I've been there 8 times, and that's my rest day. Again, people, for me, I can stay on a cruise ship, and I mean, I've done it on these long cruises, 6, 7, 8 days in a row, and I still enjoy myself. Whether it's just lounging around, whether it's trying some different types of food, whether it's doing trivia that I've never done before. A lot of times on the Journey cruises, which are the longer Carnival cruises, they have dance classes, they have ukulele classes, they have all these different things that all you have to do is be willing to go do it and not be shy. If you're afraid of dancing and you don't want to go to the class, well, that's on you. I mean, again, nobody can make you do it, but everybody has a great time doing that kind of thing.
And if you don't want to participate, you could still sit in the audience and you can still watch, and it's still something to do,
You can. Cruise Nuts. Bill, my drone guys are going to film us coming back to ship. If you're interested in partaking, it will take place between 3:15 and 3:30 on the 28th in Cozumel. This is applied to anyone on this trip. I'll be there. The 28th, I'm next Thursday. I will be doing Banter with Bill, I do believe, but that's not until 4. Well, yeah, it'd be close. It'd be about 4 o'clock. I got to be back on the ship to do Banter with Bill that Thursday. So hopefully, I'll be there. I'd like to see that Cruise Nuts.
And I have so that was our layup one. Let me give you a 3-point one now. So one of the biggest things that we will spend extra money on a cruise is tipping. Now, I have a best friend that works on a cruise, so I am an advocate of tipping. I also work in the service industry, so I know that tipping is essential. And I'm not talking about the gratuities that are added on while you're on the cruise. I am talking about the tips that you are giving the service people that are doing the service. If you do not budget yourself, most of the time, if you're a generous person on a cruise, you are going to over tip. So if I am in a tight financial squeeze and I'm budgeting, I will bring X amount of singles on the cruise so I feel it coming out every time that I'm tipping. I'm still tipping. Don't get me wrong, I'm still tipping on every drink, but I feel the money actually coming out of my pocket. And if I'm going out for the night, after I get dressed and put on my formal wear, I shove $7 in my pocket, and I know that that's my allotted tip money for drinks for that night, if I'm only going to have 2 or 3 or whatnot. If I'm going to have more, I'll take more with me, but at least I know and I feel all that money coming out, because it's so easy, and I've done it, and I've been there where maybe a little bit too drunk, and I've written crazy numbers on receipts because it just doesn't feel like anything. You're signing it. So easy to put 15, 5, 50.
It is.
Oh, I put 50 one time. I woke up and I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I didn't even remember that I did it. I was So that was a couple years ago. But
Well, have you ever been like someplace and got something but you didn't have any small bills? So now you have 5 and 10s, and you don't want to be that guy that don't want to tip. Here you go. Here's a $10 bill for a drink. I mean, it gets crazy. The tipping can get out of hand, especially on a cruise ship. If you believe in tipping, which you seem to do, and I believe in tipping also.
Yeah, and the singles keep you in line, and it's not saying that you're not going to give 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, but it just kind of keeps you in line and gives you a budget. Like,
yeah, generally, that type of tipping, you go for somebody who went above and beyond. A favorite bartender who gives you some heavy pours or something like that, or a good conversation. Well, that person you're gonna tip more. But I'm talking about just the average person. Just hey, you made my drink, thank you, and they went about their business. Hey, you charge me 18%, I'll give you $1 more. We're over 20% for a tip. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah. But sometimes you want to go over, and I do like to have smaller bills on me to be able to tip.
Yeah. It will save you in the long run, believe me, if you are budgeting on a ship. But even if you're not, but I mean, in general, just to have the smaller bills, it always comes in handy for everything.
It does. Cab drivers, I mean, it's just everything. Everything you do. When I get off the ship, I always have I always try to have smaller bills. I go to the casino, or guest services, like the night before we go to a port, change, whatever money I want to change in, and go off the ship with that. And try not to take too much money with me. I don't really like using a lot of credit cards or debit cards on the islands, just because. So if I can do it with cash, I will.
Yes. And the only thing I will have to say is, if you guys have cruised on Carnival before, you know that at the casino, there's that little machine with all of the bills and the crane game. So when I put singles in my pocket that night, I know that I have to take routes around that machine. Otherwise, every time I walk past it, that machine gets $1, because somehow or another, I think I'm picking up that $500.
Uncle Dave says, like Scott said, I walked away from a shirt, really wanted it, and the third time it went down from $30 to $10. It does. You just have to be willing to walk away from it.
They'll get you. They'll come and get you. They want the money. The tourism makes that.
Traveling Gilberts, take care. See you on board.
Yes, safe travels, Traveling Gilberts.
Z says, absolutely tipping in the casino. Merry Christmas to everyone, and from the Gilberts. Yes, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
So like the Traveling Gilberts cruise us saying that you can be part of the drone fly over.
That's cool. I can't wait to see that. That one's going to be awesome.
Bamanola, welcome in. Bamanola, I sent you a message on, I believe it was Facebook Messenger. I wanted to know whether or not if you needed any help to learn how to edit your video in YouTube Studio. If you need help editing in YouTube Studio, cutting out music, replacing music, or things like that, let me know. Send me a message on Messenger and Facebook, or Instagram or YouTube, someplace where I can reach you, and I'll gladly go over that with you.
Very nice author. Very nice author.
Your favorite couple, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Hello, your favorite couple.
Betty, you don't need help editing. You're good at it. You can teach me a thing or two.
Traveling Fools, yo, what's up?
If I didn't say Traveling Fools, yo, Scratching Pete.
Scratching Pete.
I think we're coming to the end of our topic.
We are kind of coming on to the end of our topic. As far as topic number 3 here, Bill, do you have a number 1 tip for anyone who is cruise or budgeting and cruising on a budget?
Biggest one is book early and book for me, book out of season. If you're trying to save money, don't book during the summer. Don't book at Christmas time like I just did. Book out of season, and it can save you money. You go to the same ports, but it's a ton cheaper. It's a ton cheaper, and avoid inaugural cruises.
Yes, inaugural cruises will definitely cost you for sure.
What about you, Scott? What's your number one?
My number one cruise budgeting tip is don't go on a cruise if you're on a budget. No, I'm just kidding.
See, I think it's just the opposite. You get these cruise deals. If you don't spend the money, it's pretty cheap because you get all the food and entertainment that you want, and you get the warm weather. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Walk away and hope they give you a better deal, like in the Bahamas. You know, you walk away and $700. Oh, we'll give it to you for $300. Yeah, those days are long gone. But my biggest cruise tip, if you are booking on a budget, is the flexibility. I know a lot of people can't be as flexible as they want, but now with the booking window opening and widening now, and the cruise demand and the cruise curiosity peaking higher than it's ever been before, if you are more flexible and you can find just a little bit of flexibility, and even if that's flexibility that's a couple months from now, right, and you widen that flexibility, you're going to end up getting better deals than somebody that needs to or wants to go on that Christmas cruise or that New Year's Eve cruise. I mean, unless we're talking about you're booking it 2030 and you're booking it New Year's Eve cruise in 2030, good luck on putting a deposit on that. But other than that, the flexibility is going to get you a little bit of a break. There's not too much now, honestly, that can.
Crystal Sparkle says, marry a good man or woman.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, again, I know somebody here looking to marry Carrie Underwood. Even though she's married. I mean, once she gets a divorce, of course. Bamanola says, I get 1 week vacation a year, and it falls on Mardi Gras week. The rates are very reasonable during that time of year. Perfect. Good for you. Jamie, welcome in. Welcome in.
Just not out of New Orleans.
Kathy Mills, Bill, that for the $100 Australian cruise, what will the airfare end up costing you? I am jealous regardless. Kathy Mills, you don't want to know what it's going to cost me. I worked part-time for Delta, and I get discount on airfare. So you don't want to know. I would tell you, but then you'll be like, what? And then everybody really would want to marry Warm Strong Adventure. No, just kidding. But I get a good deal.
What 30 days, 32 days? I want to hear the budget for that cruise if you end up
$29. It's easy. I mean, the budget stays the budget. You know, whatever it is, like gambling. I don't gamble every day on something like that, but again, you spend 29 days. We'll spend 18, 19 of those days at sea. So you're not off the island. You're not spending money. The food is there. The entertainment is there. The shows, the comedy clubs, the lessons or whatever the lessons is. You know, when I'm going to Hawaii, they had a lady teaching us how to speak Hawaiian with their native language there. So I mean, there's a ton of things that you can do. So again, the budget is, to me, it's easier because you don't there's not a whole lot you're spending money on.
Yeah, good point. Like a floating hotel.
Emily, how long do you get? How long do you, Bill, get discounts for Delta? Lifetime. I'm retired from there.
Oh wow.
So hopefully a long time, Emily. I'm sorry. Hopefully a long time.
Long.
The poll. What would you like more from your cruise lines loyalty? Better cruise deals, higher onboard credit, include packages, i.e. drinks, Wi-Fi, etc. They give enough already. That poll is about to end. We got 30 votes in. 37% said better cruise deals. 17% says higher onboard credit. 43%, which is the group that I said, was include packages including drink and Wi-Fi, and then 3 says they give enough already.
Okay.
So I do a good package deal where you actually save me money. I think that's the best one, the best way to do it.
I heard Virgin Voyages is actually really good at that whole package deal. They give you everything in one shot. I don't know, somebody else that cruises Virgin. Verify that.
Destination Fun. Have a good night, everyone. I believe she's leaving. Sherry, thank you for everything. Good night. I appreciate you. I appreciate all my mods. Everybody that in here is one of my mods. I appreciate you so much. You make it easy to do the live because I don't have to worry about the chat as much because I know my mods are always looking out for me.
Yes. Thanks to all our mods. Our mods are rock stars. The best.
Crystal says, I do not know how to gamble. Figure if I never start, I'll save hundreds. You will. You'll definitely save money.
Lots.
Orange Cone Vlog is in the house. Ross, welcome in. Appreciate you being here.
Hello, Orange Cone Vlog.
We are coming up to the witching hour.
I think. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else. What do you have going on for the rest of the week for you?
Oh boy, it's going to be busy. It's going to be. I'm flying down tomorrow to Galveston.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do Banter with Bill, 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, and then Saturday I am going live from the Jubilee at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
And right after, let me back up. Right after Banter with Bill tomorrow, I have a premiere of a video. So be prepared for Banter with Bill at 6 o'clock. There'll be a premiere video about 10 minutes long, not too long.
From the booth.
And on the Boost Cruise. And then are we doing the week of Christmas? Are we doing a show?
Up to you if you feel like you want to from the ship. Otherwise, if we want to let everybody have a Merry Christmas, we'll return the week after.
I more than likely I'll be able to. I just once I see what's going on as far as the group cruise and all the other good stuff, I'll let you know. And then on 28th, I'm going live from Jubilee with Banter with Bill to give my my first impression or reviews of the ship.
Okay.
Official Jamie, she had a birthday recently. She says she's still celebrating. Keisha says want to know if she was done with her or she survived the birthday shenanigans.
Happy birthday, Official Jamie.
Crystal says, but I will totally be your good luck charm, Bill, for gambling. Oh, when I gamble, I gamble by myself. I'm like over there. I don't want to talk. I mean, I'll speak, hey, how's it going? But I'm right back to gambling because a lot of times I'm playing blackjack. If I'm playing slot machines, it doesn't matter. But when I'm playing blackjack, I do pay attention to the cards.
Locked in.
What about you, Scott? What do you have going on this week?
This week, we do not have trivia tomorrow. We are going to take a relaxer from trivia for this week. Next week, I believe we will be back. Our show will be on next week. And I don't have anything scheduled right now. I got to really get myself back on the editing game. I recently added a second job to my week. So I've been a little crazy, but I do have a video from Paradise Beach that is still backlogged from Keone's and my Valor cruise. So hopefully we'll get that up here in a few days, and you'll see a thumbnail. So I can't tell you exactly what day it will be, but hopefully in a few days. But other than that, I don't have anything else, Bill.
Good. Well, we're going to get ready to wind this up. Be on the lookout. For me, make sure you hit the notification bell because I don't know when I'm going to be going live from the Jubilee. So if you want to know when I'm going live or anything like that, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, select all, and
Bing.
we will catch up with you then.
That's right. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week. And as always, stay strong and embrace the journey. And we are out of here.
See you guys later.
Good night, Lazy Days. Welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping in. We are just getting out of here, but thank you for